yesterday.
It's like the MASH unit.
Only Adam and Carson too.
Carson's out, but Adam's out still, right?
Alright folks, welcome to Game 3 of the Littleton Thanksgiving Tournament. You look over there counting numbers, again, still down guys. New sicknesses are rolling in. Carson's out. Mully is out today, and Adam stays out with the fever. So Jags will play short-handed once again, getting, I guess, kind of used to it for this week. It's unfortunate. Gonna get Cal, Dylan, Danny up front, and it looks like Maddie and Maddie and Noah defensively. Logan and Ned, obviously. First draws one back. Well, no, Littleton's a step in, Ellie win the draw. Carries into the zone. Pushes to the side. Maddie blocks it off with his skates. Comes down for a little carnage right there on the dot. Littleton wraps it up to the point. Holds there. Shot low. Blocked away by Noah. Noah's going to carry this puck up. He's got Dylan if he wants to chip it to him. Does so. Dylan puts on the stick. Blue line. He'll get in. Cal joins into it. Shot across the crease, and he's going to go wide. Cal over the mid-wall, swipes down underneath the net, but not a play for the Jags there. Good hit by Dylan behind the play. Puck comes up for Littleton. Gains the zone on the blue line. Hold and push there by Danny. Good job. Slows it all up. They'll wheel around right on the dot. Maddie goes into the corner, pushes, swipes at it, missed it. Dylan's going to put the check. Goes to Danny. Danny can carry it out of the zone. Danny's gonna get pushed off the puck and shoved to the side. Puck goes down deep, don't make a change except for nope, we're gonna get an icing call. New 4 or 5 for the Jags, gonna be Cohen. Let's see here. Remy, Finn, Anthony. I think that's Max, sorry, missed that. Again, we're gonna be worried about the face-off dot. Cohen wins it back to Remy. Remy wraps it on the boards. There's Anthony up on the middle, chips it up and out. Max gonna give chase. It should be controlled by Littleton. They chip it in, and they'll back skate with it. Wheels around along this slot, gets up to the blue line. Chipped that there by Cohen. He has it for a moment. Sends it down deep, and Jags will chase a little bit. Looks like Anthony's going to pursue it behind the net. Wraps around for Littleton. They lose the puck to the goal line, but they'll be able to control. Makes a move, swipe that. It's going to be bouncing puck up. Tough on the handle. It's going to go deep, and there's Remy. Remy sends over to Finn. Finn holds, sends it up to Max. Does not get it out, and now he does. Just the red line done. He'll shoot it back down. Swipe. Oh, it's right in front. Oh. Logan's unbelievable. Doesn't play the puck and it chips in. Cal, Dylan, and Danny come back on. Maddie and Shoop this time. Tough goal to give up there. Puck bounced right back off the boards in nearest crease. Slowing down with the stick, missed it, and couldn't glove it. They chip it in. Face off won by Littleton. Puck comes up to the red line, chipped in off of Shoot. Shoot back skates with it, sends it off the boards over towards Dylan. It's going to be up just out of nowhere. He's going to have it kicked up forward to Cal, so between his skates. Got along the wall there. Cal goes down, pinch that there, goes to the corner. Cal providing pressure. He goes down again. Littleton has it. They send it up to the blue line. 3-on-2 the other way for them. Boys got to get back on the back check. Onside in, shot all the way across. Shot goal. Not the start you're looking for. 2 shots, 2 goals. Cohen, Austin, Anthony, Remy, and Noah. Puck is down and one back to Remy. Races over to it, shoots it forward. Puck is swiped at all the way in. Has to make a save at least. Jags will have their first shot from about 150 feet away. Puck does not get out. Nice play there by, I think, Noah. Austin will provide the pressure. Puck bounces off the wall, goes to Anthony. He swipes that. It's going to give chase down in the corner. Wraps around down to the hash, just sends it deeper. Corner, there's Cohen. Cohen battles with the Littleton, player comes out. Anthony pushing the puck. It's going to have to chase now behind the net. Puck is going to get up to the dot, and they'll chip it forward and out. Pursuing it, poked out there by Noah. He's going to get into it. Shot across block this time by Logan. Good save there. Swiped out there by Noah, shoves it down deep on the player and goes over to Cohen. Cohen behind the net, sends it to Remy. Remy looking up, sends it over to Anthony, and they can get out of it. I know he loses the puck in the zone. It's a bad spot to make a move. Remy has it now, sends it behind the net over to Noah. Noah can carry this a bit. Somehow Austin is down. Sends it over to Austin, he can carry the puck up. He chips it hard, is going to get off the ice. Cal, Dylan, and Max will come on. Looks like it's going to be Finn and Maddie defensively. Puck gets squirted over to the other side. Dylan gives chase to it. Max there on the rub off, and it goes over to Maddie deep in the Jackson. He's going to hit it off the boards, bounce the other way. Dylan gets chased, going to come out to the dot. Dylan has it, tries to chip it high. That's going to get out. Cal kicks it up and goes over for Max. He's not going to get there. Littleton will wheel this back around the zone and send it to the other side. Blue line chips it forward. That's going to get in, no ice in there. Finn racing for it, so he pushes to the side. Comes over to Max. Max swings and misses, but it actually works. It pushes the player off. Cal's trying to chip forward, goes up to Max. Max bangs it up to Dylan. Dylan goes the other way as Max and Cal's going to the other side. Dylan works for it, lost the puck, fights for it, gets to the dot, goes around, shot high, blocked away by Littleton goalie. Littleton now sends it off, bounces off his own player. Max tries to get it deep, it's on his backhand side, can't get much on it. Poked that there and Littleton will clear. Littleton to the red line, they swipe it in deep. He's going to wrap around for Remy, now he's on the shoot. Kind of a swing and miss there, comes up to mid-wall, poked that there for the Hawks. They now run a jam and fight for it along the boards. Shoot calls for it behind the net, he's going to get it, now he's going to wheel it around. Gets it up the boards, there's Dylan. Dylan chips it forward to Max. Into the middle, Max swings and misses. Turnover there back to the Littleton. Cohen comes on for Cal, so Max comes off, it looks like it's going to be Austin. Shoot, pushes to the dot, forces the slope, we're going to wrap around the boards deep. Behind the net, Shoot shoves him off the puck, and it's going to go over to Remy. Remy pokes at it, and they're going to throw it in the corner. Puck comes free, comes to the slot, shot, blocked away by a couple jacks stick there. Looks like Anthony and Shoot. Check there by Shoot, gets it up to Anthony, not out. Puck is kicked out and goes back deep. Boys will wrap around there, Shoot. Check behind the net, puck squirts free. Littleton's the first one to it. Comes to Shoot stick now. Austin can move forward. Chips it high. That's going to at least give it a chance maybe for a change. Anthony provides the pressure. Bouncing puck one way. Austin there, he kind of sticks it down. Puck gets free and goes back into Jack zone. Held there for a second by Noah. Sends it, it goes right off Littleton player into the slot. Bouncing puck comes up free to Cohen. Cohen has it up there and he'll carry it. Now red line. Sends it in. He gets kind of hip checked off of it. Anthony, a little pressure behind the net. Swipe deck, gets up to the mid wall, and Littleton will clear out. See, Dylan's back on the ice. He gets a little check, rubs him off the puck. Noah's going to be the first one to off the boards. Anthony, Cal's there. Cal's got to turn around. Offside draw, Cal will take it. He's got Dylan and Danny, Maddie and Noah defensively. Puck is down right in front, brings it back to Maddie. Maddie will get to the blue line. He's got a couple guys moving to his right. He'll get to the red line, takes a shot, bouncing puck off the net. Cal provides the pressure on the goal line, but Littleton will kick it to the half wall. Over to Dylan, tries to swipe it deeper, not gonna get much to it. Cal provides a little pressure there, wraps around for the boards for Littleton. Danny backs up on it, and Littleton has a chance to make a play on it. Steps into it, has a chance to force it in the corner. Little cards there in front, poked out by Cal, kept in for a moment. Cal swipes at it, kept in there by Max. Danny somehow falls over on the face-off dot there, and Littleton will clear out of the zone with some speed. Gets the red line, chips in to go deep. Maddie turns around, he's going to have to get there first. Does so, gets pinched there. Cal chips it over to Dylan. Dylan with a little bit of time, has a little fumble there along the corner, and a little check there by Littleton. Puck comes, real fight in there, and it's going to get out. Nice play by Dylan. Red line, Danny's going to provide the pressure for it. Puck goes off of him. Nice block there by Danny. Puck's free there. Cal swipes at it, missing that, kicks it over to the opposite side. Maddie backs off as Max now provides some pressure for it. Swipes at it, it's going to come free. Maddie knocks it down. Cal swipes at it and goes out the other way. Cal will get off. Anthony's on now as well. Finn's on with Shoot. Cohen will come on for Cal. Puck comes into the zone to Finn. He backs with it, bounces off the boards, it gets out. Right back in. That's going to be delayed. No, it's not in. Comes to Cohen. Cohen can carry the puck in now. Makes a move at the blue line, can't get it in. Yeah, it's not in. He swipes out, now they get back. Anthony with the pressure behind the net. Littleton swipes it forward, they get to the blue line, and that's going to get out. Finn and red line will hold, sends a shot, across way, but blocked away by one of the players for the Hawks. Hard off the board, not much on too far, and Anthony kicks it back down the middle, about middle of the ice. Littleton will backskate, they're going to hit off the boards again. Just past Max. Let's see, here's Cohen, fights for it, he's going to get to it. Cohen pushes down to the corner, working behind the net. Fighting for it, one hand on the stick, and he's got a chance to wrap around, gets poked at there by Littleton. Littleton pushes him into the corner, now that's Anthony. Anthony gets the hashes, holds for a moment, backskates with it for a second, Little Carnes there in front. Holds there in the corner, can't see where it's going, Cohen ends up with it. Again, little fight there in the corner, puck squirts free. Anthony behind the net, pushed there by Littleton, not much on that, not out. Little battle along the boards, and he bangs it off behind Cohen. Holds up there for Littleton, that was the best pressure there so far for the Jags. Cal comes on, I don't know who got it, must have been Cohen. Shoot, backskates with us, Littleton will enter the zone. Some speed, gets the dot, wraps around hard, shot off of Logan, bounces off to the side. Bouncing back comes the dot, it's going to score free. Cal has it now, chips it forward. Oh, he's trying to go to Max, going to be a hand pass. 9:05 left, somewhat settled down here after the hectic start. Cal, Austin, Danny, it looks like he's going to get Remy and Maddie defensively. Down one to Maddie. Maddie looks back and goes back to the other side. Sends it to Remy. Remy heads up. Sends it over to Austin. Austin ships to Cal and he overskates it. Swipes at it. Still kicks it to his feet. Still fighting for it. Just pushes it forward. He's going to get on net. He'll push it to the side. Cal wraps around the net, finds some pressure, but he's not going to be able to move that guy off the puck. all the way across and hard for Littleton. Gets in the blue line. Maddie there, slows everything down. Nice job there. Hawks up for Littleton, poked out by Cal to slow it down. Maddie now can carry the opposite side. Maddie gets up the puck, and it's basically a 2-on-3. He chips in. Let's see if he chases. No, he'll wheel back. Austin's going to go to it. Cal backs off. Austin with the pinch there in the corner. A little battle there on the boards. Wrapped out there, free. Let's see, Remy steps up, takes a shot, blocked on low for Hawks. Maddie comes off, looks like it's going to be Noah comes on. Littleton will get this chance to clear out the puck, looking for a cross-ice pass. They send it off of Noah. Nice job to slow it down. He'll send it deep though, and let's see here. Remy's got the chase, beaten there slightly by Littleton, but he shoves him out of the way. Good job by Remy. Strong play there by Remy behind the net. Lost the puck on the goal line. They slap around the boards. Noah's going to get a chase to it. Cohen's back on the ice for Cal. Austin stays on. Anthony's on. Not much on that one for Littleton, but they keep it in the zone. Gets to the dot. Works now low. Tries to chip it down there. Noah, good stick. Sends it over to Austin. He can carry this puck up and get it out. Does so. Chase from behind. Makes a move. Shoves it down and gets it deep. Anthony looking chase here. Gets in behind the net. Hard play there by. Nice job by Anthony fighting the pressure, but they don't make a move. Cohen swipes at it. Kept in there by Shoot for a moment. Goes to Cohen. Can't quite get a stick on it. Swiped at there by Shoot as he wraps around. Nice job there. He's going to get a holding call. Holding interference is coming up here on the Jags. They'll have their first power play for Littleton. 7:30 left. Be Shoop into the box. Going to get a holding. Boys need to stand tall here. Down 2-0. 7:30 left in the first. See who they bring out. It looks like it's going to be Anthony and Cohen to start. Maddie and Finn. Tucker's down and one right to the point for Littleton. Walks the line, gets to the middle. Goes up to the other side. He'll walk it in the corner on the point. Sends it back to the middle. Holds there for a moment. Chips it down towards the middle of dot, sends it down below the goal line. Back up to the point, holds for a moment, walks the line. Pushed there by Cohen. Handed off to Anthony, swipes out. He's going to get in deeper, gets to the goal line now behind the net. Maddie comes in for the pressure, swipes out, holds on to the puck. Chips it out of the half wall. Down, bouncing puck. He's got a guy behind him. Swipe that, goes in the middle, right along with Dot. Not sure that's what he was going for. Either way, Littleton will possess the puck. Drops it off now, back to the half wall. Holds for a moment, comes to the opposite side point. Tries in the middle of the bumper, bouncing puck in. Had for a second shot, goal. Jags can never get to the puck, get it out. Cal come on, take the draw with Austin and Danny. Puck comes out to Remy. Remy holds it, gets to the blue line, chips it down, trying to go deep. It's poked out away from Littleton. Austin swipes out along the red line. He goes down here. Carnage right in front. That'll get down deeper. No hand is up and it won't be icing. Danny right in the forecheck. Littleton will wheel back the other side though. Off the boards and up to around the dot, and they're going to lose that back to Remy. Remy will send it back the other way, delayed offsides and held by Littleton. Austin now can get to it for a second. He chips it in and Danny left to chase. Right along the mid-wall, they try to push it forward. Austin gloves it down, holds for a moment, chips forward. Cal swipes at it, gets to the blue line, and they'll chip it down about the mid-wall, and Littleton will just pull it back. Reverse to the ice, they'll head it this way. Chips it off the boards, bodied there by Noah. Danny with the pressure. He'll push in the Jags in, but held up by the puck for Littleton. A little defensive back-to-back to each other, and they'll bring up the ice now. Heads up, gets to the blue line, get all the way to the red line. He can carry it actually all the way into the Jag zone. Holds the puck the entire time. Coppins going to try to push it down, and he gets it swiped at there, and Noah's going to get to it. Pushes it forward, that's going to get out at least. Danny with a little pressure there, swiped it in, and some delayed offsides. Maddie looks up, sends it to Austin. Austin avoids the check, comes to Cal, off his stick, with no control there. Just chipping it for some odd reason to nobody. Littleton right back in the other way. Austin swipes at it and slows it all down. They'll wheel around the other way. Chips it forward. There's Dylan. Dylan steps to the ice. He's got Shoot going with him. Lose the puck to Anthony. Anthony hard off the boards and wraps around. Max with a chase. Cal comes off for Cohen. Littleton chips at the half wall and poked at there and missed by Anthony. Littleton pokes at, Cohen had it for a moment. He sends it deep over Anthony's stick, behind the net. Littleton hold for a moment, wheels back with the hockey stop to go the other direction. Heads up, looks in the middle pass, sends it right to Max. Max has a chance to get a shot, but the puck just bounced away. Can't get anything on that. Shift to the corner. Got along the middle there. Scores free. There's Maddie. Oh, he's passing to Shoop and left the zone. He's going to send that hard. Jags have to tag up. Maddie comes off. Looks like it's going to be Finn coming on. And let's see, Max provides the pressure. No, it's Cohen. Cohen and Anthony come together mid-wall. Comes out. Anthony kicks it to a skate. Can't get a shot off. And Littleton will come out on the break. 3-on-2 the other way. Finn backs up. Comes up to the bumper. Walks in. Shot blocked away by Logan. Gets all the way to the half wall. Max bounces off the boards. Gets to it. Anthony tries to steal away. Had it for a moment. Pokes a little bit too far. And the Littleton goes with the leg to the side. Anthony gets it over to Max. Max goes around to the dot. He goes down. Swipes it. Trying to get to Anthony, but can't. Let's see, Littleton has the puck down. They'll get it over to the goal line, sends it deep behind the net. Cal comes on, trying to push over the corner. No, swiped out there, had it for a moment, and it's going to get out by Littleton. Dylan comes on, he pokes out there, slows it down, but somehow Littleton gets back to it. That's going to be offsides. Cal, Austin, Dylan. It's going to be Finn and Remy defensively. Puck is one back to Littleton. Red line, they'll chip it forward. No, Austin blocked out of the way. Dylan comes to help, tries to chip it out, and he gets to it. Cal going with him. Dylan has a guy coming behind him. Looks for a move shot right off the goalie's upper chest. Big play there. Comes up to Cal on the corner. He's got Austin in the middle. Holds it, gives it back to Dylan behind the net. He's going to get pushed there, trying to get to the puck. Does so. Nice shot by Dylan. Two guys come to help now for Littleton. He goes down. Cal behind the net. Had it for a second. Lost back to Littleton. Battle on the boards there. Dylan now tries to swipe into the corner. Wheels back the other way. Cal's going to push for it. Behind the net. Swipes that. Doesn't get it. Still push forward. Chips out. Now Littleton will clear this. Nice little touch pass back to him. Littleton will gain some speed into the zone. Finn trying to push deeper. No, gets into it. Right to the feet. Poked out there. Shot blocked by Logan. Good save. Cohen comes on with Danny and Max. Noah and Maddie on the backside. Puck is down one to Littleton. Sends it to the point. Max is on the short skate. That comes into the bumper and swiped that there by... Sorry, that was Cohen. Kicks off to Danny. Danny will get out of the zone. Makes a move. He's going to get shoved off the puck there, though. Littleton will wheel it back around. Gets the red line. Kicked that there by Maddie. Held for a moment. Had it for a second. Scored to Noah. Noah makes a move, goes right to Danny. I'm not sure that's where he's trying to get to, but either way, kicks forward, and now Max will go to chase. A little pressure there, but they're going to get out the zone. Nope, not yet. They'll turn it back into it. So that's the direction they want to go, but either way, it works for them. They start their wheel up the ice, and Littleton will carry. Blue line gets the red line. Matt's going to have to push hard to the boards. Does not. Shot blocked and held by Carson. Logan, sorry. Shoop and Remy, Dylan and Anthony up front with Cal. Puck down one to Littleton. Gets about the hashes, they'll kick it out. Cal's got to put some pressure off his stick, bouncing puck behind him. Back down, Cal wins it back to Remy, puts up the board, shoot hard off the boards to Anthony. Oh, if he puts a stick down, if he can just put a stick down, he gets it. He just somehow tips it. It's a great play. Cal wins it to Remy, he bangs it off the boards, and Shoop slams off the boards, but not touched by Anthony. Five stay out. Down again, one to Littleton. They'll chip this to the point. Makes a little move there, right up there, gloved by Carson. Sorry, Logan. I keep saying Carson. Logan's in net. Danny, Cohen, and Austin will come on. Defense stays out. does, so chips it forward, bouncing puck, and let's see what Danny does here. Hard off the boards there, and Mac's going to have to enter it, but it's going to be delayed offsides. Takes a little hit there, wraps around the boards, and Austin goes to provide some pressure. And let's see, gets in the corner behind the net now, and Middleton will head this up. Stops in the dot. Pushes forward to his defense partner. He'll get into the red line, chips it high, it's going to hit the boards. That will stop that and should be an offside draw. We're going to put it out neutral. Take the draw again with Austin and Danny. Puck is down, kicked over to Littleton. Defenseman will get it back in the Jags' end, and he'll wheel this back around. He'll head up, poked up there by Austin. Still fighting for it there, bodied up there by Max, poked up by Remy, at least keeps it out. Not sure why that's not offside. He'll get in his zone. Swiped at, nice poke there by Shoop. Littleton on the goal line, makes a move. Remy puts a good check, slows everything down, comes up to the feet. Danny's got it right there. He's going to kick it forward, and has got to come out there. Slow puck, but it works for Littleton. Chips in, scores to the side. Also got to get over to it. Half wall, chopped at several players, kicks forward to the point. They send it deep around the boards. Remy should be the first one to it. Is chips to the mid wall. Danny swipes. That's going to come out. That's not going to be enough for icing. No, they're going to put the hand up. Really. Nope, they wave it off. Thank God for that. Anthony comes on. He's got Cal, Finn, and Danny. I'm sorry, Dylan. Hooked up there. Tried to have a trick there by Dylan. Comes at the red line, other end. Makes a little toe drag. Strikes that shot. Blocked away by Carter and Logan. Anthony gets, no, he got beat to it. Littleton. Maddie behind the net with just under a minute. Chips off the boards up to Dylan. Comes off his skates. Chips it forward. It's going to come out. Yep. Avoids a check. Jags will have to turn it back around. Littleton gets back in the zone. Blocked off Maddie. Finn pushes it up to Anthony. He's going to take a little check, tip there. Cal, little pressure. Heads behind the net. Cal will wrap around. He's got to get back now. He's going to go that deep. Bouncing puck forward for Littleton. Poked at. Comes back the other way for Dylan. Dylan's got a guy coming behind him. Cal's trying to get in to help. It's going to be poked out away for Littleton. Good back job, back check by them. Maddie has it, sends it, bouncing puck back in. Dylan has to check up. Littleton will get back to the blue line. They'll clear it back out. Poked out and missed by Anthony. Littleton will gain the zone, blue line, makes a little move, stays there, goes over the point, held there, shot, blocked away by Logan. Battle on the boards there, that'll hold up, and that'll do it for the period. Not what the Jags were looking for, getting outshot 13-5, a couple, maybe at least one easy one squeaks in there to start the game. Hopefully second period will be better. Starting the seconds, it's going to be Cal with Max and Danny. Remy and Noah defensively. Puck is down, Cal looks to Noah. He chips it forward, the boys can chase. Oh, trying to get icing call. Remy wraps it hard off the boards. Max touches that up, slows it down. Littleton will make a low. He almost throws it back over to Danny coming in on the other side. Have to get back now. Littleton will enter the zone. Shot, gloved, box Carson or Logan glove down, but kicked away by Noah. Back on the boards, and Littleton will chase after. Remy gives it up to Max. Max has it for a second, chips it, and comes out. Cal will get to it. He'll get down there. Race into the zone. Shot off one of Littleton's sticks and comes up about the mid-wall there, poked out there by Noah to try to keep it in. Now Danny pushes into it. Now along the boards, it comes out. Max swipes at it. Can't quite get to it. Littleton will send it deep and they'll chase. Wrapped hard on the boards. Noah's the first one to it. Tries to chip before, but stops along the mid-wall. Poked out free. Comes there. There's Danny, Cal, both battling for it. Bouncing puck. They don't call anything there. Remy pushes him off the puck. Comes up to Cal. Cal behind the net, sends it off the boards over to Danny. Danny pokes at it, but has it for just a second. Now he's going to swipe it hard. That's going to be icing. Wholesale change with Jags, Maddie, and Shoop come on defensively. Cohen, Dylan, and Anthony. Down one to Littleton. Gets to the point. Anthony comes out for the pressure. They chip it down deep and will chase it. Matt behind the net, pokes at it, held there. Two Littleton players come together. Matty comes away with it for a second, gets punched against the boards. Little battle again now, gets to the dot, squeezes out, and they make a move right along, wheels around, shoot on the tonic, Logan's pushed it to the side. Littleton will hold there into the corner, tries to swipe at it. Matty blocks it down at the body. He goes down, poked out again, gets to the mid wall, and they'll swipe the other way. Matty chases into the corner, pokes it free, goes to Cohen. Gets it up and out, at least to slow it down, not to tag up, it goes right back in. Shoop should be the first one to it. He overskates it, and Littleton has it. Gets to the hash, he bounces up the ball through the boards, gets to the point, walks line, shot, look at the reflection off the net. Anthony now can carry this up. Makes a move to the middle, should keep going with it, why not? All the way across, Dylan's offsides, sorry. Sorry, I didn't follow that one. Comes out, it's going to be Cal along with Austin and Danny, Remy and Finn defensively. Up down, Cal wins it back to Finn. Finn chases, red line, off the boards and in. Cal will chase over the corner, Austin backs up, Cal gets there and actually he'll pull this away. There's no one going to behind it, so it goes up and out, comes up out for Littleton. Goes off the player, we have to skate hard, it's going to be Finn first. Takes behind the net, gets poked out there with the stick. Hill has it though, off the boards, up to Danny, gets to the point, not out, puck wide. Let's see here, Remy's got to get over to this. Austin back down along the mid-wall, gets to it first. Remy pushes him on there hard, nice job by Remy. Puck scores free, there goes, nope, Austin can't quite get out, he's stuck in the ice. Remy tried to send over to Danny, he's back up and couldn't get a stick to it. Hand is up, they're going to say delayed offsides, gives Finn some time to carry the puck up. Sends it over to Danny, goes off his stick, and right back over to Littleton. Jags are right now not being able to hold on to the puck at all off their sticks. Littleton will get it and they send it in and chase. Finn gets in the corner, tries to push it to Austin, does so. Austin backs it back down to Finn. Finn's got to retreat, goes back to Remy behind the net. Swipes it hard, it's not going to get to the out mid-wall, held in by Littleton. They push it behind the net again, they'll chase it there. Remy pushes up against the puck, free behind the net, wraps around, backed off of Logan, now he goes on the cover. Shoved that a few times. I'm not sure, we're gonna get a penalty somewhere. Finn goes down to cross check, I think. Yeah, if you're gonna get a cross check. Oh, we're gonna get matching. We don't have a penalty. Jags will go on a power play. It's going to be Dylan, Anthony, Shoop, Cohen, and Maddie. Be good to get a goal here. Return the favor. Cohen will take the drop. Puck is down, one deep. Dylan tries to go get shoved down. Puck battle there. Behind the net, Littleton comes away with it. Anthony can go along with Cohen. Anthony gets to it, makes a move to the middle. Swipes it over to, Dylan couldn't get a stick on it. Shot by Maddie goes wide right. Good opportunity there, got passed by Anthony. Cohen takes a shot as he's up against the boards, goes out to Shoop. Shoop holds it in, walks it over, drills it around, sends it over to Maddie. Maddie gives it back to Shoop. Shoop, shot blocked away by one of the Littleton players, stung him on the booty. Gets back to Dylan. Dylan sends it to Shoop. Shoop will hold it, sends it back to Maddie. Maddie walks it over, shoots it to Shoop. Shoot low, looking for the deflection off of Dylan, can get towards the net. Kicks to the goal line, Dylan holds it there, goes into Maddie, walking in, shot, save! Good play there. That was the play they were looking for yesterday with Cohen and Maddie. Dylan delivers the puck, and a nice little opportunity. Cal will come on with Danny and Max, I think. Maddie and Shoop stay out. Littleton wins from the corner, Shoop's gonna chase. Shot hard, nice job there. Put him off the puck with the shove. He went to it hard, Shoop holds. Cal will replace him, sends it over to Maddie. Maddie walks the line, sends it over to Danny. Can't get a stick on it. It's a great pass by Maddie. Hard up the boards. Max keeps it in, makes some moves. Gonna take a little check. Goes to Danny. He's got Shoop. Takes a shot. There's not much on that. Cal's gonna have a good chase. Off the boards, carries. Kept in by Shoop. Good job there. Bouncing puck. That one will get out. Danny's going to be replaced by Dylan. Maddie behind the net, 40 seconds left on it. Head up the ice, makes a move over to Shoop. Shoop can carry this a little bit, sends it over to Cal. Off his stick, he's going to have to chase. Gets to it, he's got Dylan going to the front, holds. Still holds, sends it to Shoop. Shoop while holds it here in the corner, sends it over to Maddie on the point. Walks in a little bit, sends it to Max. Max back to Maddie. Back over to Shoop. Shoop makes a move, blocked away, kicks off wide. Put off with another player for Littleton. Nice job there. They've blocked several of them. Back to Maddie. Can send it back to Shoop. Shoop gives it back over to Maddie. Maddie takes a shot, blocked away by the goalie. Good shot by Maddie. Kicks over, goes back to Cal. Cal has Dylan in front. Sends it back over to Max. Max is backing up, comes out. Littleton will come the other way. With numbers. Nice stick there. Gets into it. Hooked away. Nice play by Maddie and Shoop. Behind the net now, Maddie has it for a moment. He's going to go the one way, kicks over into the boards and kicked in there. Held up in the corner by Littleton, gets it over to Max. Max fights for it to the mid wall, comes out and off the body, no, stays in, goes deep. Going to get a penalty here on Maddie. Delayed penalty coming up on the Jags, so that's going to play the tag up. It's going to be Maddie for a hold, I think. Sorry, the penalty's going to be interference on Maddie. We're going to get Cohen out there with Anthony. Along with, I can't tell who's on defense. Looks like it might be Finn and Remy. Puck comes free, they'll work to the point. Cohen tries a little pressure there. Anthony backs in now. Littleton sends it back over the other side. Walks the line. Looks for that deflection. Hit it wide. Remy has it for a second. He'll get that out. Up the board. Anthony's going to try a little pressure here. He's got to get back now as Littleton goes down. That helps out the Jags a little bit. Anthony pushes for it. Nice line up there. Slows it all up. Littleton will hold up here and get their stuff set up. A little bit of speed as they head up the ice this way. Littleton gets to the red line. They'll enter the zone. Finn pushes here deep, works him around, looking for past the slot. Holds it now, gets the opposite side. All the way around, drops it to the corner. Holds up here, walks into the hashes. Swiped it there by Remy, pushes it deep. Behind the net, works all the way around. Gets the other dot, sends it across, blocks away there by Cohen. Remy pushes down there, takes the check, and then pushes the puck to the other side. Works out to the dot, holds for a minute for Littleton. They put it to the point. Anthony now is going to put the pressure on it. Now he's going to get back to it because it's off the offside, bouncing puck out. Nice job. That's for Anthony right there. Good pressure. Just under a minute now on the power play. Backed up a little bit here. Cohen will probably square. She's going to wheel off. Kyle's going to have to come on. Sends it up the ice. Banks off there. It's a double pass back and forth. Anthony swipes at it. Oh, it might be a trip. It's going to be. There it is. 5-on-3 now. Anthony takes a trip. Let's see. It's going to be Cal, Shoop, and Noah. They're going to have 42 seconds of 5-on-3, and then obviously another full 2 minutes on the power play. So they'll go into the cleaning of the ice with power play unless they get 2 quick goals. Cal wins the draw to Shoop. Shoop bangs it hard, comes up and out as he goes down. Kyle's giving instructions to back up, let him come in. They got a lot of speed coming in their way. Drops it in there. Cal pushes there to the corner, the mid wall. Swiped at there a little bit by Noah, goes behind the net, comes out to the dot. Cal, a little pressure, he's got to get wide. Drops it in deep, back to the dot, holds. 15 seconds left on the 5-3, gets to the point, lots of space. Cal racing over, block shot away, there's going to be a goal. Three left before they examine the ice. Back down 4-0. Cole will come on with Dylan. Looks like Maddie's out of the box. Will come on with Remy. Puck is down. Wilton will win the draw. A minute left in the period. 2 for 2 so far on their power play. A little more opportunity here for this third one. Nice foul there by Cohen. Pushes it out. Poked at there, and it'll be a turnover. Cohen, you might as well let it rip. Bouncing puck blocked. Kicks forward. Dylan provides some pressure there, and they'll rip back the other way. Just under 40 seconds now in the second before they examine the ice. Wilton in on the blue line. Holds, drags, shot blocked by Logan. Kicks all the way to the corner, though, and comes up to Maddie. Maddie's going to send this hard back down the other way. Let's see, Dylan might chase a little bit here. No, he's going to hold up. Wilton taking their time. One last little rush here before they clear the ice for a bit. Enters the zone with some speed. Maddie's going to push to the dot. Nice stick there to force it behind the net. Remy comes to help. Swipe deck, comes over to the slot. Hook deck gets it, the bumper area. Drops it off to Wilton. Player walks on the dot. Shot blocked, deflected, kicked out. Nice save by Maddie there. Logan knocks it down. Maddie clears the crease. How much time left? That's below. Well, that'll do it for a period and a half. Jags down 4-0. team back on the ice. Hawks have another 25 seconds left on their power play. We'll see who gets sent out. All right, you're gonna get Cal out there first with Dylan offensively. Noah, Maddie defensively for the draw and the power play here. I said about 25 seconds left on it. Be a big win if Cal could get the draw and they can wrap it up and around. At least slow it down for a minute. Cal wins the draw. Yep, Maddie is to it first. Swipes it hard. It's not gonna get out though. Puck comes to the point, poked at there. Cal's gonna be able to get to it, does so. Swipes that, not much on it, comes to Dylan. Chips it deeper, that'll have to slow it down more than wrap it around, so that works. 11 seconds left. 10. Wilton will get to the blue line, head up. Push to the side there by Dylan, he's gonna gain the zone anyways. Power play is over, poked up by Maddie, nice job. Chips that, doesn't get much on it. Cal comes over to help in the corner, pushes it up, and it's gonna come out, but that's gonna be icing. Shoot comes on with Remy, Max, Cohen, and Anthony defensive forwards. Puck is down to 1 to Littleton. They kick it to the point, takes a shot, wide to the other side. White pushes just to keep it in. Shoot will be able to pick this up, has some speed, carries up, chips it forward, bouncing pucks ahead of the zone. No icing. Comes around, Max tries to swipe that, pushes there, gets there, Cohen cuts it off. Pushes down deep, no, I'm sorry, there's Anthony pushed it in. Puck's right there. Swipe that, that's gonna come out. Comes to Remy, Remy chips it back forward, bouncing puck to about the red line. Push forward, now comes into the zone, and Wilton will control it and carry it around. Swiped at there by Max, pushed down there. Let's see, Wilton will have it for a second, they swipe it in around the boards. Remy gets to it first, heads up and then send it back to Shoop. Shoop can carry this up. Makes a little move, chips it to Anthony. Anthony carries now, gets to the blue line, stick from behind, and push it in, gets into the zone. Shot blocked away, good shot by Anthony up and out. Well, he hasn't seen too many good opportunities, so a good shot there by Anthony. Cal comes on with, let's see here, Dylan and Danny, Finn, Maddie defensively. Dylan shot gloved. Good win, good shot. Cal kicks another one right there. Dylan has it for a second. Swipe that comes to Cal. He goes down, sends it over to Dylan. Either way, goes up to Danny, kicks it with the stick, and will kick it down deep. Dylan behind that. No, it's going to go behind the net. Cal pushes it back to Dylan. Dylan walks the line. Chips a glove. Nice save by the goalie. Woo! Great save by the goalie. Good play there by Dylan. And Cal going back to back there. Creating the pressure. Austin, Cohen, and Anthony will come on. They'll make a change. Good opportunity there. Great save by the goalie. Cohen will take the draw. Puck comes out to Maddie. Blocks it, shot, blocked away. I'm not sure if he saw it till the end. Either way, but gets it hard out for the rebound. Wilton will come into the zone, pushed that there by Finn. That's enough to slow it down. Comes up to the bumper, moves in, shot blocked up to the side. Ooh. Kicked all the way side. I'm not sure Logan saw it. Battle in the corner, comes over, comes up to Finn. Finn carries for a moment off the boards and out. Let's see, Anthony's going backwards and we're going to go right back in. Maddie gives chase to it, he comes behind the net, gets to it, off the boards again, bouncing, puck, walked in, no, comes out. Wraps around for the late offside, the other side, Finn's gonna get to it. Heads up, off the boards to Austin, not much on it, Austin clears it into the middle and turned it right back over to Littleton. Drops it to the point, held there, the slot, it's gonna come out there finally. Maddie will chip it. Oh, it did not get out. Somehow Littleton holds that in. Now it finally does. It comes back the other way. No icing's waved off. Anthony's going to come off. Looks like it's going to be Noah defensively. Danny's coming on. And Callis. Cohen gets off. Littleton gains the red line. Chips it forward. Comes up to Noah. Stops it right there. Chips it forward to Austin. Comes off his stick and over Littleton. He overskates. Austin's coming off. Looks like it's going to be Max. Danny trying to apply a little pressure there. Chips it forward. Now gets a red line for Littleton. Littleton pushes, bouncing puck deep and wide. Noah's going to have to get to it first. Gets shoved from behind. Holds it for a moment. Sends it up to Dylan along the boards there. Dylan, I can't see what he did. So sorry, looks like I got caught up or shoved down. One of the two. Either way, the puck stays in the corner, and now Littleton will get to it behind the net. Cal goes to push him to the side, gets over the opposite corner, bounces it up to the point, held in. Danny comes out to it, but gets to the mid-wall. Makes a move, that's going to push it out. Right back in, you know exactly what they're going to do. Wheel it right back around. Maddie takes a little breath there, goes to Noah. Noah, he backed up and almost overskated it. It's going to be a stoppage of play for a face-off draw. Shoop's going to come on with Remy. Maddie and Noah's been out there for a bit. Danny comes off. Looks like they're going to need a guy. This is going to be Anthony. Nope, they're going to change everybody. Cohen and Max as well. Cohen will take the draw. He's going to have everybody except for Remy to his right. Puck is down one to Littleton. All the way to the point. He slams it hard around the boards, wrapping around looking for the play behind the net, or just past him. It's going to the opposite side. D-man sends it back down. Shoop cuts it off. Makes a little move there. Chips it behind the net. Right to the Littleton player. No. Bouncing puck comes out. Goes over to Remy. Remy chips it off. Well, careens off one of the Parcher. It comes out though. Anthony gets shoved there and he's going to go right back in. You can see the play that for Littleton. They want to just chip it in and chase it. Jack's having a hard time getting out with any kind of control. Chips it forward from Shoop to Anthony. Anthony goes wide, so he goes shove around and go into it. Chases for it. He's got Max in the middle if he can get to it. Pushes the player behind, but Littleton will hold on to it. Max backs up. Puck goes to the half wall, and they're going to get out of the zone. A chance there maybe to go crush the puck. Nice poke there by Cohen. Cohen turns it around, gets it over to Anthony. Anthony goes wide, sends it back over to Cohen. Shot blocked away. Max swings and misses. Bounces the puck on it. Nice play there by the boys. Comes up and out, and they chase the other way. Drags it deep. Logan's going to cover. A little better pressure there. Nice play by Cohen to Anthony, and then Anthony went right back to it. To Cohen, got a nice little play. Max didn't typically swing and miss there as he had a little stick lift from behind. Good play though, good pressure. Cal, Dylan, Danny up front, Finn and Maddie on the backside for the defensive draw. Puck down one to Littleton, right to the point. Oh, Danny just got enough of it to chip it out. Nice play there by Danny. Pressure in the puck, nice job. They're still holding on to it. Wheels around the other way. Dylan now's going to come help. Pushes out, that's not going to get out. Nice pressure by both the forwards there. It does now as Littleton holds on to it for a second. Danny swipes out, but Littleton's going to hold on to the puck, gains the zone, wheels around, tipped away by Dylan. Dylan makes a little move, avoids the check, gets to the red line, going to get from behind, picked up, Cal's coming in the middle, help. They turn it over there, goes back the other way. Cal getting back in the back check, Maddie pushing for it, shot, gloved, held, no, not held by Logan. Hard time with the stick there, poked up and out. Let's see here, Littleton will have it, and they'll get to the red line. Cal pushes wide, but he's going to dump and chase. Austin's on the ice for Dylan. Comes all the way around there, and let's see here, Danny's going to get to it now. No, swiped it there, battle for it with Cal. Finn pushes off to the side, bouncing puck goes through the goal line. Cal swipes up, goes behind the net, blocked away there by Logan. Good save there, it's on the wraparound, shot wide. Puck comes all the way out, I'm not sure Danny's got much juice left. Cal's going to get off, Danny's going to get off. Austin with the pressure as they make the change. Cohen's coming on with Max. Littleton with free entry into the zone. Finn backs up, pushes to the dot. He's going to wrap around, no goal line and behind. Looking for the wraparound. Covered up by Logan. Puck comes behind the net. Got to go get it. Finn's got some pressure. Going to take the check. Puck comes, no. Finn's grabbing at his arm. He's been there for a bit. He takes, goes down now. It's just everything slowed down. Finn's going to sit. No, he's still down. Held it there in the corner. Puck comes free. Now we're going to stoppage. Finn looked like he was gassed out. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully, he was. Looked like he was pretty tired of the last shift, and he just takes a hit as he's going on the boards. net, fins up. I'm not sure if it's head, shoulder, wrist. He's down for a bit, so my assumption would be head. As I said, it looked like he was pretty tired at the end of it. He takes a check right on the end of the shift, so hopefully he's doing all right. We'll see if he comes back in this one. Cohen's going to take the draw. He's got Anthony and Max with him. Remy and Shoop. Fins the bumpers went over to Remy. Remy sends it to Shoop. Shoop up to Cohen. Cohen makes a little move, gets stick caught there. Bounce off the puck. It's going to come in. Anthony can give chase. Right there in the corner, swipe that. Middleton will hold for a moment. Whips around the other side. Anthony has to turn around and go chase him this way. Up the goal, no, right up to the goal line, and he'll carry out for Middleton. It's red line, swiped at, missed there by Max. Still has the puck. It's the bumper shot, blocked away. Nice save by Logan. Got around the boards, looking for it hard out to the point. Held. Walks the line, chips it deep. Chase there now for Remy. He's going to push him off the puck. Good job there by Remy. Chips it forward to Max. Max swings and misses it. Puck comes to the point. Looking for the deflection. Goes wide right. Shoot behind the net. Has it for a moment. Makes a move. Controls the puck. Still has it. Sends it over to Max now. Carry this puck up. Chips it out. That's going to be icing. Just kind of giving it away there. .151 here in the second. Cal, Austin, Dylan, Maddie, and Noah. Puck is down, one back to Noah. So that's hard on the board. It's going to come out. No ice, and they wave it off. Austin's going to give chase. Good pressure. Austin going to get there first. Got down the middle. Oh, bangs right up the back of the goal. Nice pressure, good by Austin there. It's all over the puck. Makes him move. Cal comes in help along the corner. Dylan now trying to help. Has it there, gonna get pitched up to Kenneth. Cal comes to help Austin backs off, pokes forward, and it's gonna get out. All the way down, hand is up, icing the other way. .123 left in the second. Cal will take the draw. Austin to his right, Dylan to his left. Noah and Maddie behind him. Down. Oh, Austin was coming in, went right to where he was. Swiped at and missed there by Noah. Let's see, Maddie's racing back for it as well. Pushes, covered, and blocked off to the side by Logan. Good save. Good pressure by Maddie. Puck comes to the point. Comes out looking for the deflection goal. Down and one to Littleton. He's going to walk the blue line, come back and around. Shift forward, and Anthony's got a little pressure, but Littleton will change ice. Into the red line, down and deep, no chase. Behind the net on the goal line, swiped up there by Shoop. Comes over to Remy behind the net, pokes free to the goal line. Now they go behind it. Held there for a minute by Shoop, tries to go the other way, and let's see, that's going to be Remy can pick it up. Skate up a little bit. Down it goes, and it's going to be icing. Max comes off for Dylan. Cohen stays out with Anthony. Bangs it hard along the board. See, it's going to be Remy's going to get to it first. Has a chance to chip it forward. Comes up, comes to Dylan, bounce over his stick, and they'll go over chase in the zone. Chip it forward for Littleton. Gets the blue red line. They'll chip it in. Remy gives chase to it. Gets back to it first. Makes a little move. Gets his feet. Lost it there. Shoop has it for a moment. So gets back to Littleton. Right there. Checked off the puck by Remy. Good job there. Puck comes to the corner though. Does another check. Get him off it. Comes down deep. Comes back to him. Holds for a moment, trying to get it off the boards, does so to Dylan, who works it backwards, comes up, and it goes to the point, not out, now it is. Just enough pressure there by Anthony to push him off the other side. Bouncing puck comes off. Let's see. Oh, tough break. Just went a little too far. Not do it. End of 2. Middleton up 5-0. It is run clock if you're down by more than 4 in the third period. So the clock, once it starts, will go unless the Jags score 2 goals. I can see the Jags come out with a little urgency in this period so they can put up a number. Had moments there in the second, but nothing sustained. So you're going to get Cal, Dylan, and Danny. Not sure who defense would be. Nope, it's going to be Austin. Sorry, instead of Dylan. Maddie and Noah. Cal wings the draw over to Danny. Wheels him around. Chip forward. Comes to Noah. Looks up. Got Cal. Cal swipes at him. Just a turnover over to Littleton. Puck comes down deep. And Noah bats it down. Off the boards. Danny. Bouncing puck. That's going to come out. Austin under pressure. Right back into the Jag bench. Make changes right off the bat. Cohen, Max, and Anthony. Defense stays the same. Up and down one over to Noah. Gives it to Maddie. Maddie can carry this up a little bit. Gets to the red line, tries to toe drag it in. Cut off there by Littleton. Held there for a moment. Maddie sends it in, but Littleton will cut off before it even gets to the dots. Comes back with it, pressure there by Cohen. Good job there at the stick, pushing, trying to get to it, holds it up, red line, swiped in, and wrapped on the boards. Maddie racing over to the corner, a little pressure from Middleton, chips no. Nice job there. Hold on the puck a little bit, goes past Max, stick off to the point. Shoved there by Max, puck comes by, Maddie had it for a moment, he's gonna swipe it up, not out, Max, nope, overskated, now he has it. Little moment, sends it over to Anthony, pushes in, back skates with it, pirouette, nice job there, works to the red goal line, poked away by Littleton Fist, nice stick there by him. Max can go over, try to provide some pressure, Littleton hold on to it, sends it to the opposite side. Chips it up and they will clear the zone here. Comes up, it goes past Noah. Now he's got to get back on it, Noah racing back, good hustle up, good check. Right along the boards, battle there, still fighting for it, puck comes free to Max. Max comes out with it, gets it up, that gets out. Right back in, tag up. Littleton has done this most of the day. It's certainly part of their plays to dump and chase it in. They've done well with it. Comes up to Anthony. Anthony's going to push it forward. Cal's going to race in. Nope. Sorry. Remy and Shoop. And looks like Danny, Dylan, and Cal. Finn did skate off, so I'm not sure if hopefully he's okay. But he's not coming back on this one. Down one over to Dylan, pokes it forward, and right back to Littleton. No left on the board, shoot, lifts the stick, fight for it, behind the next, going to get pushed off with 2 Littleton folks. Stays with it, nice job. Comes up, back out to him, he's going to carry the puck up. Gets to the dot, chips it up, it's going to go to Cal. Takes a hit, pushes it forward, they can chase it a little bit. He could have held on to it just a little bit cleaner, might have had a chance to control a little bit in the zone. Hooked up there, comes over to Shoot, Shoot's going to send it back down, trying to go deep, but blocked off there by Littleton. Cal and Dylan come together there along the mid-wall. Bouncing puck, 2 Jags, 2 little Hawks. Fighting for it there, happy to pinch it up against, not much they can do there. Battling for it there, holding. Sitting. Guys get free, puck comes out. We're going to get a penalty, which is going to be on Littleton. Normally they stop the clock on a penalty, but they're not gonna. Elbowing. Cohen, Shoot, Max, and Anthony. That will be the 5th. Wins the draw back to Maddie. Walks the line, holds, sends it to Max. He can walk right into the dot. It's right off of Littleton player's legs. Goes over to Shoot. Shoot backs up with it, sends it back to Maddie. He can walk down a little bit if he wants. Back to Shoot, looking to wind up. Shot, save made. Nice save by the goalie, nice shot by Shoot. Shoot backs up with it, bouncing puck. Hard. Shoot can't hold that one in. It's going to pass Max and Shoot. Wheel it right back in if they want. Maddie makes a move. Shoot replaces him. Maddie gains his own. Chips it over to Cohen. Cohen. Shot. No shot on. Block down. Held. A bad couple of looks. Bring it Cal, Dylan, Danny, Remy. Telling Maddie to stay. Yes, he'll stay. Great for their power play that it just bleeds off in the run clock. Either way. Jacks take a draw. Cal moves to Max, sends it over to Remy. Remy shot, glove down, shot hard right in his chest. Oh, gets toppled there. That'll cost him a penalty. Should be a 2 and 10. Roughing to call. Remy will come off for Shoot. Dylan and Danny to Cal's left. Shoot and Maddie behind him and to his right. Now we're still. Cal wins the draw again to Shoot. Shoot to Maddie. Maddie back over to Shoot. Back to Maddie. Holds, gives it over to Dylan. Shot high over the net. That's right there. Shoot tries to lift the stick. They're going to be able to come out. The guy come out of the box. Littleton will gain the zone. Gets some shot glove by Carson Logan. Cohen, Remy, let's see here, Anthony and Shoot. Puck is down, wins over to Remy. Remy wheels around, sends it to Shoot. Shoot needs to carry up the ice so they can use some of this minute left in the power play. Starts to head up, gives it off of Remy's stick. It's going to bounce a little too far here. A little carnage right there on the red line. Everyone's got to back up. Comes to Cohen. Chips and chase. Anthony behind the net, swipes that, holds it for a moment. They're going to kick it hard. Let's see, it's going to be Max, pushes forward. Had it for a second, that's going to come out. Should have to race back. So pressure from the Littleton player. He's going to win the race into the corner. Swipes that, he's got a guy wide open in the middle. Still holds, going to come out of the zone. This will kill the penalty, basically. Bouncing puck, this will back up. Chipped it forward. Remy misses the soccer kick, and let's see here. Maddie's come on for Shoot. Power play's got 25 seconds left in it. Maddie will head up the ice. One last little push here for the Jags. Makes a little poked out by Littleton. He backs up with it. Holds. Sends it over to Max. Max right in the middle. Tough pass there. Under 10 to go. Maddie up to Max. Max makes a little move. He'll gain the line. Poked away there by Littleton player. Full strength, Jags get a couple shots there. Nothing in though. Wraps around all the way to the opposite corner. Puck to the goal line, Littleton will kick it out, bounce over Maddie's stick, and Austin's come on the ice. Bouncing puck comes free, and Littleton will gain the zone. Works for the dot, comes down lower, Maddie pushes him into the corner, he can stay with the puck. Drops it down below, the net comes over to Noah. Noah bounces off the goal, and he's sending a big check there for Noah. Comes up to Anthony, pokes it out free. Chased back by Littleton. Behind the net, he'll give a little chase there. A little nice pass all the way up. Makes a move, Cal pokes out, gains the zone, shot, on the unload, kick to the side. Comes up to Danny, Danny's gonna get checked, misses the puck. Pushed from behind by Remy. Cal along the board, shoves, nothing there, not hold on to the puck. Wheels around, nice move there, gets the dot, working for it. Danny wheels back to it, tries to push him off there, bouncing puck, gets tackled down, puck comes out. Back in, and Shoup is on the ice there with Remy. Shoup gets it behind the net and holds, sends it up to Austin. Austin turns it right over. Right back in, goes off of Shoup's glove. Austin's gonna do the first one to it. Backs over to Shoup. Shoup can take a hit, he goes down, puck squirts free, he goes down again. Hard off the boards there by Remy, wrapped around Austin, chips it forward. Cal's gonna give chase. It's gonna be icy, they're gonna wave it off. Down the corner, Cal gets pushed to it. Not much there, battle along the boards and held and kicked to the other side. Wilton will hold, push it forward, and it's going to be bouncing up to Max. Max has it, drags tag up, gets hit, body down, and chips out to, Matty will skate just by touch, and he gets sent in. No, applies a little pressure there, going to move a little bit, he's lifted the stick, comes up to Max. Max kicks it up and out, but right to Littleton. Works the blue line, sends it back over to the opposite side. Looks forward, now back in, blocked right there by Noah. Good job. Comes up to Dylan. Dylan avoids the hit, still has it, strikes at it, not much depth in on the pass in. Littleton bouncing puck forward to the red line, holds up for a moment and sends it in, blocked away by Matty. That's going to get out on Max touch. Play offsides. Littleton needs to tag up. Matty has a little bit of time here. Wheels around, long shift for these boys. All the way down. This is looking for Matty's trying to get a chance to get off. Goes off the hole. See, it's going to be Remy and Shoup. Danny comes on, Austin comes on, and Cohen. Here's the zone for a shot off of Matty's stick to Shoup. Shoup makes it, off of Remy's stick. Shoup makes a move, he leaves the puck behind the net. Littleton holds for a moment, Shoup takes it right back. Heads up the ice, gives it up to Danny, bouncing puck comes out and free, it's going to go right back in. Shoup cuts it off. Gonna hold there right on the dot. Gonna take a high one, bouncing puck. Off the stick, down goes Littleton player. Austin chases slightly as he comes into the zone with the back skate. Moves around there and wheels back to the backside, sends it up behind his partner. He fumbles it on the goal line, but hits it forward. It's going to come all the way in. He's going to have a hand up for icing. Cal, Anthony, and Dylan. Remy and Shoup stay out. Draws one over to Littleton. They're going to push it forward. Nice job by Shoup, pushing him off the puck. It's all the way back. Turns on it, backs up, sends it up to Anthony. Anthony tries to kick it to Cal. It's too far. Swiped up and missed. Remy's going to have it for a second. It's up to Dylan. Tries to hand it back to Remy, but goes back to Littleton. Off their skate, comes up to Cal. Cal's going to push to the side, holds, he's going to chase. Dylan can go into it. Cal stops in front. Dylan in the corner, takes a little bit of a check. Battle there on the boards. Cal comes up on the mid-wall. Littleton has it for a moment. Poked out there again by Cal and Dylan. Now it's going to squirt free. Anthony pushing forward but can't get to it. Bouncing puck up and out. Goes to Matty. Chips it back forward. There's Dylan. He's going to have to race around the other side. Trying to lift the stick. Pushing down in the corner. Shoves him off it. Puck comes to the mid-wall. Anthony comes over to help. Cal moves to the middle. Dylan and Anthony in the corner. Can't really see what's going on there. Goes deeper into it. Littleton gets it free and they will head behind the net. Anthony grabs his stick and Littleton holds and goes back the other way. Wheels around, makes a move. Good job there, just giving himself some time. Just under 5 to go. Push forward to Littleton. Littleton gains the red line. Chips it in. Oh. Shot. Logan has to play on a funky bounce. Bouncing puck comes up and it does not get out. Well, they do say it's out there, so they played offsides. Thought it might have got out, and it does. Looks like we're going to get Danny, Cohen, and Max will stay out. Noah and Matty up front on the backside. Puck is one out to Littleton. They'll send it deep and around. Matty gives chase with a pressure from Middleton. Swipes that, comes up near the mid-wall and bounces free towards the dot. Moves up towards the point. Danny's have to make a move on this. slides over to Max somehow and skips out of the zone. Max is pulled off, slides it back over to Danny, takes a hit for that. Danny swipes it down. Max doesn't know where it is. Goes to the other side and looks to give chase for Cohen. Cohen pressures the puck right along the hash as it comes about there along the board. Squirts free and comes back around. Danny with a little pressure there as Cohen and another Littleton player have to get up off the ice. Bouncing puck to the middle, comes free. Nope, Littleton have they bounce off the boards and in. Maddie gives chase to it. Littleton will possess the puck though. Wraps all the way around as they make a change for three of their guys. Swipes it in there, makes a nice little move, gets to the dot, works to the right, holds. Hockey stops, turns the other direction, chips it down to the point. Danny's got to come out. Does so. Nice back little skate there on the hockey stop. Works to the hash and looking to come down. Towards the goal line, sends it below the net. Bouncing puck. We're going to wheel the other side now. Noah sticks out of it. It's free. It gets all the way. Slides the cross. Nice move there. Shot blocked by Logan Glove. Saved by Logan. 2.5 left. Cal, Austin, and Anthony. Shoop and Remy. Down one to Littleton. On the bumper shot, gloved off to the side for Logan. Remy picks it up off the boards hard, trying to go past and stays in. Bouncing puck behind, shoots, no pressure, makes a move, good job there. Sends it up to Anthony. Anthony's going to carry. Tries to bang it off the boards, he'll get into the zone, so he'll get pushed there, wrapped down, no, stays on his feet for a moment. Comes up the other side, gives a shove, it's going to come up to the mid-wall, shoot. Nice job to Deke, this play there, comes across to Cal, looking for the deflection. Cal has it for a moment, sends it back deep to nobody. Swing and miss by Cal. Swiped up by Shoot, good play there, hustling back. Remy off the boards, comes out, gets to the red line. Cal, little pressure, delayed off sides. Littleton swings it back to the other side, they'll send it deep, it can chase. Gonna get a penalty. It's kind of basically in the game though, by the time they get everybody on. Nope, I guess it's on us. 18 slash, it's on Remy. Cohen and Dylan. Noah and Maddie. Just over a minute. Littleton loses the draw. Maddie on the board. Dylan going to try to lift it out. No, cannot. Littleton sends it back in. Goes back to Dylan. Dylan can swipe this hard. Does so and bounce all the way down. 52 seconds left. Littleton heads up the ice with some speed. Gain the blue line. Makes a move to the red line. All the way in. Swiped at and missed it. All the way in. Shot gloved and blocked off by Logan. Good job there, Logan. Dylan bouncing puck and comes out. 33 seconds left. Puck comes free. Maddie chips it forward. Cal will come on for Cohen. Dylan stays out. Bouncing puck wrapped around there. Littleton will hold. Gains the zone. Gonna hit another shot. Knocked off by Maddie's stick. Good play there by the captain. Bouncing puck free. Knocked down. Dylan will get to this one. Tries to swipe at it up all the way down. 10 seconds left. It'll be a shutout for Littleton. Got shot from 35 to 22. It's pretty close to what it is. And that will do it. Jags lose this one. 5-0. Hope the Finn's okay. See if we get any of the guys back tomorrow who are sick. Jags will play Montana 16 AA team tomorrow morning. I think it's at 10:45, followed by Littleton Prospects team at the evening. I can't remember what time it's at. everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. Good luck with your Black Friday shopping. We'll see ya mañana.